Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slide's going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Nashville. Here comes Malik Washington. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cooper 19. Check.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Say the defense will take this today. And a loss, first play of the game. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's Willis to the air. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. they don't get this snapped in time, this is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Throwing is Willis. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
On to punt on fourth down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And they down this one right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. A first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Ward setting up to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
He dodged the tackle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go. 70, Timberwolves.
Willis to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. Check, contact.
Willis looking to throw. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Putting the tight end in motion. They go play action. Here's Willis. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. And that will now make it 2nd and 20 to go.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
19 Tiger.
Willis now. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop it with the 33. Jeffrey Simmons. And that brings up 4th and very, very long. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Kenyon headed back out. The Titans with Chimere DK deep to return. He gets it away, but nothing on that one. Oh, this is awful. Headed towards the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Ward setting the pass. Left side, caught by Ridley. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Now pitch to Pollard. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
He was tackled at the 27.
We finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Right back to Pollard. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
On second down, Ward escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Ward now on third down. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Jordan Brooks. And they come through to force a 4th and 11. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And that marked their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Joey Sly to kick off for
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! 70, stand by one.
Let's start this drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Willis. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock. But no chance. It's 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Willis. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted the pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Ward now. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Slide tax on the extra points. And that makes this a 10-point game.
The score, Titans 10, Dolphins nothing. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They pitch it to Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Willis. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody Picked behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Here's Slide to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
17. Dolphins nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air following that pick six. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Willis in the pistol. Dulcich hauls it in. We'll slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's Willis on first and 10. And he's completed just half of his first 10 passes so far following that last play. Running with Achane here out of the gun. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Willis. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Willis. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. John Franklin Myers. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
2-3.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Willis to the air. Finds him over the middle. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward now off the play action. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Tennessee.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Complete out to the right. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
There is so much on the plate with linebackers in today's game, running sideline to sidelines, covering deep, but in this case, yeah, making a sure tackle on a big tight end behind the line.
They completed the pass, but they lost one on 2nd down, so now they've got 3rd down. To the air with Ward. Taken in by Bellinger. Look at this effort, just enough driving forward, gets them the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Ward. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Ward setting the pass. Fits it through the middle. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the 1st. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ward is set, 1st and 10. And he's now 4 for 5 passing since coming out of halftime. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Now Ward. Hitting his throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. From 37 yards in the right hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. It's Achan on the inside give. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
When you look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Willis. And this one is launched downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Tight end in motion left. Throw here, 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in by Washington. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And this is going to get them the 1st down. He left the offense out there, and it's going to stay out there as they convert on 4th and 2. Oh, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running left. Here's Achan. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami.
Complete to Malik Washington.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Ward off the play action. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Josh Uche. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. The Titans carry both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is 2nd down as we kick off our final quarter. Ward now. Complete left side to Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for negative yards. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Lost a bunch on that completed pass, and they're going to need a far better completion here, 3rd and long. Going to throw this one. Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they're going to give up 8, but never serious threat to surrender that first. The stop brings around 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. First down now, ball at the 33.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To throw, here's Willis. Here's a screen for Achane.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And bring the tight end left. 2nd down carry for Achane. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
He's across midfield.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play fake. Now Willis to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
79 Broncos. Top 50, top 60.
Throwing on second, Willis. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That is the spark that they needed. 35 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 here for Willis. And officially now over a 50% thrown football, Brock. Last play, his 11th connection in his 20 tries. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Willis. Finds his back. Achane. And there it is. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane taking it in from 7 out. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Go check, go check.
Willis looking to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
20, Dolphins 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's got room to roam. And they're going to have the 1st down here as that play breaks off for about 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Ward's going to throw it. Left side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gaining limited to a couple.
0, Calvin Ridley. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. Ward setting up to throw. To the right, and it's pulled in by Tate. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Tennessee first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Gosh, it's got to be so demoralizing, Brock, to know that this offense probably just going to pound the rock from here on out, and you can't really do a thing to stop them.
That's what they're hoping for, and that's really what all those body blows through the first 3 quarters should pay these kind of dividends when it matters the most.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. A gift to Spears, running right. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. So this winds up a win for the Titans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.